see some people that went in there and just did whatever and just took it and just rushed it. And you like, yo, this looks crazy, yo. It's raining, the mulch washing away. Like, how the mulch in the driveway, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, he not taking his time. Like, I'm saying, how you make mulch in the driveway, bro? Like, yeah, I be looking at some people like, some boy at my job was like that, yo. He was like, yo, he told my boss, like, yo, we should get some glue for the mulch. I'm like, if you gotta put glue in your mulch, you don't know what you're doing. You're not spreading it right. Like, if it's rain, you're not supposed to have rain just sitting right there. It's not supposed to just puddle up, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Cause I've seen it all, man. People's work, yo, you got, because, and even if you go cut people's grass, some people, certain areas just want their grass cut, right? Yeah. They just want their grass cut. They don't care. Yeah. Make sure that it's done, and make sure that you don't leave no grass in the driveway. Make sure everything's clean. Right. But then let's say you go to like Mullica Hill, right, with these big houses, they want to see a diamond in their grass. They want to see different angles and lines. So with that being said, you gotta make sure them blades are sharp on that lawnmower. Yeah. And you gotta make sure you clean the bottom of your lawnmower off too, because I might cut your crib. You might got a lot of weeds in your yard. Now I'm going over here to somebody who get treated. It's seeds. Grass got seeds. I can germinate that today. Now they like, oh, he came over here. He rushing. I don't see no designs in here. It don't look good. He's leaving clumps in here. Like, nah, bro. You gotta know your clients, man. You gotta know but you should do that with all of them. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna give the high paying people the high quality, make sure you get them middle class people that quality too.
I feel like you just broke down the whole science of cutting. Even them little diamonds in the grass, all that, and how you say germinate, people don't be privy to that. You feel me? Like, these dudes just think, go outside, cut. It ain't all that. You feel me? It's worth every dime, dollar, penny, cent.
Like, look, I got a homie right now, right? He a little younger than me. So he was like, yo, bro, when you gonna let me cut grass? I'm like, if I can't you can't just start off on a lawnmower. Because
why not though?
Because it's too much that come into it. You got to start off weed whacking first. You got to weed whack. You need to learn how to weed whack. So you're gonna be the guy with the weed whacker edging. You gonna learn the basics first, right? Because when you get on this machine, people got dog toys. Yo, even me, I done hit somebody's window and broke it. because and you know what I did? I just shut my machine off and I was like, nah, man. But it happens though, because you got your music in, it's hot, you zoned out, you just ready to get home, but you trying to.
What's the odds though of that happening though? Like, that's not a reoccurring thing. Obviously not. I would think not.
Nah, so you can, if you taking your time and not just being reckless, you good. Right. It might happen sometimes because we get rainy days, so I might be like, say we might get rain for maybe a whole week, so I'm backed up on my schedule. I might not get to my Wednesday client until Friday, so that grass high, I might not see that to it, even though I'm taking my time. Now somebody coming in there reckless, music bumping in his head, and he just zoned out, he dancing and making a scene. You know what I'm saying? He's bound to break stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's bound to break because he's not paying attention. He's not being aware. Some people got sprinkler heads. Even at my job, like sometimes they get stuck, right? They don't all fully go back into the ground and get stuck. You might hit that joint. You know what I mean? And you might hit a rock. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. So you gotta learn how to weed whack first, and then you gotta learn how to blow the grass and all that. Like I ain't gonna lie, it suck at first. You be mad, like, I want to get on the machine, man. I've been weed whacking for, mind you, we out there from 7 in the morning to 9 and 8:30, bro, till the last. I'm talking about you out there to the last. Like, listen how this sound. This is how hard these landscapers is working. From 7 in the morning, from the noise ordinance, to the last second of the brightness in the summertime. You know when it's 8 o'clock and it's dark, and then when it's like, all right, yo, it's 9 o'clock, yeah, it's dark out here. Like, I'm talking about the moon showing, the sun going, they out there working. I seen guys, they got lights on their machines. It's levels to this. So if you think about really hopping into this, like, it's good money. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's levels, and you gonna know who won it or not. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
So that's a fact. But I want to ask you, because before I lose my question, is because I keep hearing you saying your job, and then again you work for yourself. So what, like, I would assume you had a job first.
Yes, sir.
You transitioned to then wanting to work for yourself.
I'm glad he asked me this, man. Because I'm glad you asked me this.
What like transitioned you to now?
I'm gonna say this.
Work for myself. Like, what was like?
I'm gonna give you this, right? I'm gonna say this. You better be prepared. Like, you better be prepared. Because if you think about going, like, with anything, if you think about leaving work and then leaving work to go back to work for yourself, like my dad said, you can put in 8 to 9 hours at your job, you could do the same for yourself, and harder. And for me, it took me 2 years to realize that, right? But for me to work for myself, like I told you, when I got my first machine, I was saving time. I got a faster machine, and it's wider, so now I can accumulate more clients throughout the day. Instead of me getting done, like, yo, I done cut 3 clients, and, you know, I'm pushing on these big properties, and it takes hours for me. Then I got to be back. I'm moving slow because it's hot. I'm doing all this on my own, you know. So it's just like, dang, that off of the rip, that machine made me realize, all right, you gonna have a choice one day, bro. And when that choice come here, you gonna have to make that decision. You gonna have to make that decision. And I'll be honest, I still work at my job, and I still work for myself. And, you know, me having a daughter, like I told you before this, you know, and not to get off topic, this how you know there's real conversations, because me and cousin had this conversation before the podcast. Like, this just naturally talks. I was like, yo, this decision here is just like, I know I gotta run with this. I can't let it go. I can't. And like, I don't have no life. So that's why I say, bro, I give myself props. I'm hard on myself, but with me doing this, what I'm doing right now, like, it's gonna come a point in time when I say within soon. So I don't know when, but I feel it, and I know when I know, because I want it, man.
All right, so is that a belief in yourself, or is that a belief in your work? Because what I mean by your work is your business, and your business is your work. So as far as leaving your job, transitioning to the belief in yourself, your work, your company, Holmes Landscaping, is that a gamble on yourself or your work?
Both, but really a gamble on myself. Because you could become lazy.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if you work at a job, you know you gotta go to work. So if it's Sunday and you like, dang, my homie's going to, I don't know, they going out to go watch the late game, right? So it's like, I gotta make a decision. I gotta go to work, right? So even if I go, I gotta go to work. So if you work for yourself, you like, all right, I can sleep in a little bit longer.
Yeah.
You start giving yourself excuses. So it's a gamble on myself. It's all about my mindset. So if I can keep the same mindset I got now through, like, it's really about discipline. If I can have the same discipline, you know, within myself, like, if I go by myself, I'll be good. But I done seen people fall off just off their mindset. They telling, like, yo, people's clients hit me up, like back to what we was talking about earlier. He was like, yo, people be backdooring you for clients. But some people's clients get fed up with their people's. They might see me being faithful, but he texting them, I'll be there every Thursday. Mom, I gotta go pick it's an excuse every time, you know? And then she might be like, hey, excuse me? Yeah, okay, I'll talk to you. Now that right there, yeah, okay, yeah, we can talk. But yeah, come on, we can talk. And that's where I get them at right there. That's where I get them at every. You know what? I'm not going.
Talk to him.
But that's where I get them at every time, y'all. And that's what made me mad because I'm even. My priority is. I'm with the people who started from nothing. I'm with the people who's like learning this, not the people who got the business handed to them. That's the people that's in competition because they feel like it's only designed for them to have. Nah, bro, you've been like, first of all, you don't even know what you're doing, but you just so established that your name already out there. Bro, there's people that's out there for 40 years, and how you graduate with me, you already, like, come on, man. It's like, come on,
really
bro.
Too federal, but yeah, I get what you're saying. It's just, I mean...
I'm just being honest, like, you know, and what they say, the truth hurts. So, like I said, I'm gambling on myself. I'm coming for everything. So that's how I get y'all back. Y'all want to keep coming and all that? Nah, we're not going to do that. I'm going to do it the nice way. I'm going to keep showing up every time. It could be rain. Yo, I even be out there in the rain. Some people be like, yo, man, it's too wet. We going home. Cause I was out there.
Rain, snow.
Shouldn't have been out there. I knew I shouldn't have been out here. Machine don't even sound right because all this water getting in the motor. He bogging down. I'm just wobbling. Oh, come on, we almost done. I'm saying I'm miserable, but that's how bad I want it. Y'all in the crib chilling, or y'all might send somebody out there. Y'all not going out there doing that. If I had a crew, I'm a leader. I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna be right there with you. Not because it's my business. Nah, I'm trying to show you how to have discipline on your own self too. I tell my nephews that all the time. Man. That's the difference between a boss and a leader. Don't call me no boss, man. Call me like I'm a leader, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the dude that just, today y'all gotta do this. No, I'm gonna come in there, yo, boo, 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 y'all gotta do this, and boo, 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 y'all coming with me. That's how his grandpa, which is my uncle, and my dad is. Look, this what we doing.
You get the job done.
And they older. They older.
Done.
They older. We carrying one piece of wood. They got 6 on their back, like, and they got years on this. So it's just like, you know, it's levels, bro.
It really is.
That's how I get them though.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's definitely how I get them.
But look though, even then, when you say, all right, boss, leader, transition, and then working for self, like, I feel like it's a lot of turns you could make, and it's like, my question is, what's driving you to make a decision? Is it your growth and just wanting more? Is it like...
This might sound funny.
What is it?
But it's my age.
So you feel like you gotta...
I know I'm not about to have this motor forever. Yeah. So why not now? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, yo, I'm giving them, they get, like, look at it. I work at a job where you be like, old heads be like, man, back in the day, and they really was getting it in, but now they walk funny and because they done dedicated their life to this job.
Right.
Now, I don't mind if I, like, all right, if I end up like that and I work for myself, I'll be cool with it because I know I did all that for myself to get to this gloomiest place, this nice place. Right. I'm not doing that for these people. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. And that's just the God's honest truth. And every day, I just think about that every day. Like, all right, bro, you 24, right? June 27th coming up, you'll be 25. So that means you got 5 years until you what? In a different age bracket. You know what I'm saying? A way more mature age bracket, and it's a different experience. So it's just like, I'm trying to do everything at my age that I'm doing now. I'm just trying to make sure, like, yo, as long as I got my motor right now, you know what I mean? I'm trying to
say it there. Go.
Yeah. Because why you gonna wait till you like? And look, and this ain't nothing. Look, this ain't. I'm not trying to come at nobody. I'm not trying to say like, if you 50 trying to start a business, it's too late to work for yourself. It's never too late. That's just me because I seen my pop have so much potential, bro, and I see where
For real. I feel
You
like
see where I'm heading to?
Purr.
Do you see where I'm headed to though? Like, and this ain't for the, like, and whoever watching this, don't take that the wrong way. I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm not taking nothing away from the people because I'm with the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm for us. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not for the corporate. You know what I'm saying? That's like everybody like, yo man, Buster and Herbie, they good workers, but it's like it come from the job. They done dedicated all that to the job. Why not for self?
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like it's just different eras, different times where the perspective of life and what I would say happiness or success is to people. So that's why it's more so like, what do you determine as success? Or what is your happiness? Where is your peace? Because it's like,
I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
I don't want no regular life. I don't want no regular life. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna say what y'all thinking. I don't want no regular life. You know what I'm saying? And then when I get older, for real, like, you know, I got a daughter, so, and I plan on having more kids down the line, right? Not right now. You know what I'm saying? Later on, when I get more established, but I want to leave something for them. I got nephews and nieces. I got little cuz. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to leave little cuz to, you know what I'm saying?
Vice versa.
Summer help. We sending these kids to these jobs for summer help. Nah. Yo. And then on top of that, you know, look, man, I'm just trying to leave something behind, and I ain't trying to live no regular life. I like traveling. And traveling come with money. Yeah. You're not traveling and going, look, you're not going to Mexico. You're not going to Florida, because I just did it. You're not going to Florida to Miami or anywhere and just be like, yo, I'm only spending $800 after we book everything. Yeah. Like, you about to limit yourself? You should have stayed home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done been out there, like, cause it's crazy, cause everybody do it. All right, I'm gonna be realistically, all right. Everybody do it. Everybody go on vacation and be like, all right, I'm not gonna spend over, I don't know, whatever your budget is, maybe $1,600 or whatever the case may be. If it's just yourself, but if you with the family, it's gonna be more, right? Because you gotta pay for more things. But you're gonna have a limit regardless. If you're successful, one thing I learned about, because I'm glad we on this topic right now. We talking about this. I'm glad you asked me that. I've been around people that had big money and they just don't care. Right. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this and this and that, and I'm looking like. Looking at him, they don't care. They don't care because as fast as I can spend it, the fast I can get it back. You know, money is that's we not even stressing them. Like, it's just like, come on, man. We limited. It take you might be with a job for 30 years, but it might have took you 28 years just to hit $30. Maybe $40 an hour. Where you work for yourself, you like, all right, I'm gonna be at this house for 2 hours a day and make $400. We look at it as like $400. That's not a lot, but you've been there for 2 hours, and you still got 7 more hours out through your day.
Right, though. That's a day. Period. That's just a day.
And look, I had a job. A job where. On the weekend, I had a big job I had to do, and I was nervous, like, hopping into it. And I knew I was going to need the manpower, and I knew I was going to need, like, dump trucks and dump trailers. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, well, my boy, he had the dump truck. He was already booked up. He had his own job, so I said, all right, my other friend, he owned a restaurant, but he used to do landscaping, but he got a restaurant now. He let me use it, his dump trailer. So that job, it was for $2,500. I was only there for Saturday. I thought I had to be there, but my manpower, we just knocked it out. Like, just everything, that was a blessing for me. Like, it gave me a taste of like, oh, that's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, I quoted right. I did everything perfectly. So now I'm gonna follow this guy and keep going on. And then once I seen that, I was like, after I paid them away, I'm like, right there. I ain't even worrying about 2 weeks from now. Just in the weekend, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's just like, it's like, and plus, like I told you, I love what I do. So it's just like if I'm out there from 7 o'clock on a Saturday to 8 o'clock at night, I might get home at 9, be tired, but I wasted my whole day working, right? That's how people look at it, but it's like, nah, I done walked away with 1,700, you know what I'm saying? And then I just take my shorty out, I just take my girl out, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I wind down. That's how I wind down, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing out.
He said wind down and wind down. Oh, you
know what I'm saying?
Pop it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Put the clothes in the washer for me, you know what I'm saying?
That's fire. That's too fire.
I'm telling you,
that's too fire.
I'm betting on self every time, man.
Right. You know how they say you don't do business with family or what is it, business personal and things like that. Like,
yeah.
So do you believe in that, or is that like
just human
nature?
I think I'm gonna be honest with you. Before anybody going business on anybody, I think somebody already need to have it established the business.
Right.
Because it shows you their character and it shows you their work. So if you already have a business already, and I already have a business already, and you come to me with a business idea, I'm like, all right, cuz been in business for it. Because you always gonna have a conversation, but then you also like your inner thoughts gonna be like, all right, well, let me think about this, and then let me think about the person that I'm dealing with too.
Right.
So it's just like, all right,
Yeah,
cuz might have had this, you might have had a business for 10 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you had your ups and downs, but you still successful and you blooming. I'm gonna be like, all right, if you propose going to business with me, I'll be like, all right, bet.
Right.
There's a better chance, like, yeah, let's get it. Because I know you, like, all right, yeah, he's about business. Compared to another cousin, yo, cuz let's do this, and he's still doing corny stuff, and he ain't got nothing established. It's like, you're a liability.
Right.
You're a liability. So it's just like, you're not losing nothing. I'm losing stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even about being stingy. It's not even about being stingy. So if you thinking about going in business with somebody, focus on getting yourself established first. And then, because it's like, everybody gotta, I believe everybody need to focus on self first before coming together.
Right. And I don't think that's nothing wrong. I think people misperceive that when you say focus on self. It's not selfish, because why come to the table if you can't even sit down at the table? You feel me?
I've been there.
Like, you feel me?
I've been there.
Like, don't even come to the table. Don't even come in the room. Like, so unless you or self can sit at the table.
That's like, if you look at my close friends, I'll throw little dime pieces on my close friend stories. I might be like 6-figure people there's some sitting around doing, right? And you be like, what is he talking about? Like, I know people like, what is cuz talking about? Nah. Yo, I was really at Fogarty Child with my uncle. He took me there. All these people got mad stuff. Like, I felt like I couldn't even be a part of the conversation, because it's like, what am I offering to them?
Dang.
I don't, he already is way so far gone. It's like,
Dang.
They get to the point where you're going to get to a point where you're so established where you're going to just be turned off by, like, nah, I'm not dealing with bro. And that's why people be like, and that's why people be getting mad, like, cuz acting different now. Nah, bro, it's like, you doing this and I'm really here, bro. What you got, bro? And it's not even to be like that, bro. But it's like you gotta have something to offer, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact.
You gotta be able to.
That's a fact.
You gotta be able to.
We can get there. We can go there. We can take it there. But it just be like, I can't want more for you than you want for yourself. You feel me? Because now I'm dragging you at this point, and that's wasted time. Like you said, it don't even be worth it. What am I dragging you for a little? It'll come. Like, get up.
So my pop was different, man. Like I told you, he come from 18, a household of 18. Off the rip, he a family man.
Yeah.
He see his brother all the time, which is my Uncle Buster, which is his grandpa. They always chilling under the tree. They might be in the camper. They always together. So it's like, if my dad, if he not with his kids or whatever, he might be out back like when it's super cool. He might be dolo, just like Unc might be dolo. But once the weather break and all that, and all that. They going to games and all this other crazy stuff. Like they be, he chilling with family. So that right there,
that's fire.
I say all that to be as like growing up, my pop, he was different. It was like, all right, you see these dads out here how they train their kids in football and sports. That's how my dad was with work. I was 8 years old. Concrete jobs. Yo, when you get off the school bus, you coming with me or you staying at the house? You gonna get paid, but I'm telling you now, you gonna work. Yeah, I'll be there. And it's Wednesday. And my mom like, where you going with your dad? Yeah, all right. He gonna have you out there. But she respected it. You know what I'm saying? Because she knew what he was doing. And me and my brother, we be like, I get off the bus, I get there by 4 o'clock. Cause I might got a whole big pile of concrete. Like I should have stayed at the crib. Put that over there. And then once you get done that, sweep all that up. And it might be dumb, but it's just like, he's showing me something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 8 years old to be doing concrete jobs, just, whether it's clean or anything.
Wobbling, concrete heavy. They not cutting. They being inconsiderate. They cutting bomb. They hitting bomb. Cutting big pieces. I'm getting there like, oh, come on, man. We got. And then some jobs we might go to somebody's house and do pipe work. And he like, yo, go give me the wrench. And I'm like, what is it? What is a wrench? Go over there and I'm learning tools. Right there. He's sending me outside to go get a toolbox with electrical tools. I'm 8. I don't know what that is. Right. I know what a controller is and all the computer. I don't know what this is. Right. And then he get mad at me because you ain't paying attention. You gotta do. All right, bet I ain't getting yelled at no more. So then I'm like, all right, I'm paying attention.
Find out what a wrench was.
Yeah. So it's just like now it's like, all right. I need an Allen key for this, or I need this and that.
See, and I feel like that's not around anymore, cause just men. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like new niggas, like I don't even need to say it like that, but like I just feel like it's just a different era, and like I feel like the men that sturdy gotta really carry it, cause
nowadays,
like it's crazy.
I'm gonna be a lot. The good man sometimes not appreciated too.